Hey, wait, wanted to do a quick Steve and Jackie +2, a 2009 year in review. Kind of like Kate and John +8, only 1/4 the size. Uh, Wanted to share a little bit of maybe what's going on in our world with some of the people that are around the world, or certainly people that we don't get a chance to see that often. And whenever you ask, what's new with you, we usually don't have much new to say. So I think what we want to do is just maybe just share with some of the stuff that we did in 2009, as mundane as it is. Certainly one of the neatest things that I had done for a while. Got invited to go snowmobiling with Uncle Dennis and Ryan. And got some pictures here. Ryan stuffing his snowmobile into a ditch, which is kind of funny. He had to dig himself out. That was something I'd never done before. That was a neat opportunity there. We didn't get ski passes, so we found a few other things to do. But also typical of our winters, Jesse continued to play some hockey. There's a picture with Jess here and his pal Eli, but there's lots of pals he plays with, lots of his pals. There's some pictures of a hockey tournament we went to out in Lumbee, BC. Lots of fun with the gang. That's his pal Ben on his left. We actually won this hockey tournament, and there's Jesse picking up a medal, and there's the winning team. I think Haley did get some lift tickets, and she went up and stayed. She's lucky she's got some friends that have condos up Big White. There's Tanis is one of her pals, and there's Jordan's another. So they had a blast up Big White a bit. I think just to break some of the monotony, it's spring break. We went down to Vancouver and did a little shopping. Stayed in a cheesy hotel down in Richmond, and we had so much fun with this water slide and Haley's new camera that she must have got for Christmas. I gotta tell you, it was just a break, a cheap one, a couple nights hotel, and we had some free ones that I get from traveling around. This is a Sandman Inn, so they're free of all things. Anyway. This little water slide in this hotel was a laugh. And so each evening we'd probably head down and do some sliding. You'd get kicked out if you tried to stop, and a couple of guys got booted out for coming down in a train. So we had to try to do it clandestine, so some funny footage here of me trying to catch up with Haley. She stops in the tube, and I catch up to her, but I couldn't stop.
Okay, I'm gonna get her. I got you! I'm recording.
Anyway, you get the drift. Here's our going down, trying to stop. I'm trying to stop. You can see my feet, but I cannot stop. So bam. I run into Haley. Now I have to separate, so I give her a push so that we don't get busted coming out of the tube at the end. Otherwise, we'll get kicked out of the pool. I think Uncle Brett got us hooked on this underwater camera stuff, so that was Haley's gift a couple years back. So we went out for some dinners, just kind of chilled, went down to Granville Island and did some shopping at Metrotown, a bunch of stuff like that, just to try and get a bit of a breakaway without, it wasn't in our budget to head anywhere warm. I got Jesse another upgraded dirt bike. He's grown out of his first one, so there's just some pictures from the summertime, actually, of him and his pal Ben up at the cabin. We were up spending some time with Brett and Brenda and Judy and John during the August long weekend. That's where that is. Haley's also done this thing now for a number of years where it's called the Environmental Mind Grind. You can call it our day was called Reach for the Top, but it's all environmentally stuff. What was maybe of extra coolness is she actually and her team won $1,000. She got interviewed by the local TV station here, and $1,000 went to her school. Then later on, I think in the springtime as well, she is on the band team, and off they went to Edmonton by bus, and she and a whole bunch of her pals, that's her friend Tanis again, and another friend named Kayla. And they slept in a gymnasium there while they're in Edmonton to keep costs down, and they toured around a bunch of other schools. There's another friend named Anna in there. Haley carried on with her dancing this year. She dances 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays for about an hour and a half each day. And there's just some pictures of her in her dance classes. So she's got 5 dances. We went down to Seattle. I'm showing this just because I bought a new water ski of all things. I hadn't skied a lot. Beautiful, it's probably about June, I think. Beautiful sunny sky. I really enjoyed skiing again. Jesse carries on with he's a big bike fan, and he and his pal Ben starting to get some big air and some big jumps. And so there's some pictures of over on the west side. Took them over this. Some pictures of Ben, I think, over there. They really enjoy their biking and had a chance to ride with Uncle Brett here this summer up at the cabin too, which is kind of fun. Jesse's also becoming a little bit of a video maker. So this is some pictures of Ben's orchard and a video that Jesse made. He posts these up on Pink Bike, which is his favorite website. So we also had some fun in the summertime, again with the underwater camera. We're up for the August long weekend with Auntie Judy and Uncle John, Uncle Brett, Auntie Brenda. And we also even had some time with Corey and Sarah and their respective boyfriends, girlfriends, which is kind of fun. It's a shot that Auntie Judy still got it, and it was good to see her back out on the water again. And Uncle Brett making some nice cuts and re-inspired with a new ski this last couple of years, so that's kind of neat. 2 nice boats. Auntie Judy's here. I had to make sure that we got the maximum speed out of it and show her how to get at least 55 miles out of the speed. Had this goofy bird that would stick around, wouldn't fly. It's kind of fun. He'd let us walk right up to him and take pictures. Here's a picture of Jesse with one. He got stung in the eye twice this summer. That was one out in Red Deer. We went back to Red Deer for a family reunion on Jackie's side. Then we came back and had another week with Haley's cousins, trying to carry on the tradition of the Johnson and Manlove summer picture with her cousins. And jumping off the pole. And a few other kind of fun stuff around just some shots of the summertime. Haley had a friend that lives on the lake and also has a tournament boat, and they're practicing their wake surfing. And there's Haley here, and then her friend Anna is going to show us how it's done. So she's rope-free. She's got it all mastered, and that's their boat. It's a nice summer night down in Kelowna off the back of their boat. It's a neat shot. I still did a little bit of go-karting this year, pretty abbreviated race schedule. And then dirt biking was a real theme of the summer for us. So this is a picture across the lake, actually, up on one of those switchbacks. So this is Uncle Brett's helmet cam that we were able to use. Uncle Brett's always got the latest technology, kind of neat, so we get to borrow that and some video footage. So we're riding up to Jesse here. And there's just a little bank you could climb up on one of the switchbacks that you can see across the lake from the cabin. But Jesse and I did lots of riding down in Kelowna, up Chute Lake to the lodge, had some chips and pop, and then across the other on Bear Creek side in Kelowna, some great riding trails there. So had a great summer. This is my first summer with my bike, so that I could hang out with these guys, and really enjoyed it, other than a bit of a crash that I had this very weekend. I was a little bit tender. Still, I'm trying to fight some of that off. And then we're back full circle. So in the fall, I didn't show any Jesse soccer shots, but Jesse played soccer all summer long as well. But here he is back now this year. I did get back into coaching again. We had a fall tournament back in November, and we won again. Good group of kids, and this was. And lastly, just to wrap things up, as we talk about the Christmas season and wish everybody a Merry Christmas and all the best in the new year, we spent the Christmas up Big White this year. Just some shots of hanging out at the condo, did a little bit of skiing. It was beautiful blue sky weather out there. And just some turkey and Henry Bar, and Jesse's got some little goodies there. And a picture of each of us, hanging around by the condo, open up our gifts on Christmas morning. Anyway, so that's a bit of a shot of what's going on with the Manloves in 2009. Hope everybody out there that sees this has a great 2010 and had a fine Christmas. And we miss you all, and look forward to hearing your stuff going on for 2010. Love you all. Bye-bye.